Who can answer this question for me? What happens when you start putting yourself out there? Haters, you guys are so smart. I love you so much.
Hater stands for having anger towards everyone reaching success. That's what a hater is.
Her name is Dr. Tiffany Moon.
She graduated from Cornell University at 19.
She completed her medical training at UT Southwestern and UCSF.
She's a great speaker.
She's an entrepreneur.
She is the founder of Aromasthesia Candles, 3 Moons Wine,
And the LeadHer Summit. She is a
respected physician.
And now an author. In her first book,
Joy Prescriptions is here.
she's a reality star,
A proud mother of twins.
Wife of the most well-known anesthesiologist in all of Dallas.
I'm just excited to introduce the stage.
Let's welcome in.
Please welcome
Dr. Tiffany Moon.
I used to try to be perfect, or at least seem perfect all the time. That was like my greatest goal in life. The problem though with trying to be perfect or seem perfect is that it keeps you from taking new opportunities. When I decided to change my mindset about life, I said, I'm gonna take imperfect action. I'm gonna try new things. I'm gonna lead with curiosity and kindness and hope that people return that to me. That's how I ended up on Real Housewives of Dallas. That's how I had the guts to tell my story and be vulnerable in my book. Once I started not trying to be perfect, it really opened my life to so many opportunities. I learned to use my voice. Prior to Housewives, I was very conflict averse. I tend not to voice my opinion, especially when it's not the majority opinion.
Right.
And because of some things that happened on the show, I basically had to stand up for myself. I really didn't know that I had it in me, right? To have that kind of reaction. But they press your buttons in just the right way and give you 2 margaritas and... I mean, look, it's not like I flipped a light switch one day and I'm like, oh, I no longer care what people think. Like, I'm gonna live life authentically and show. No, it was years of therapy and working with an executive coach, reading a lot of books, listening to podcasts. It was a joy journey in rediscovering who I was because I found out that external achievements aren't going to fill my cup. So I need to figure out what really makes my soul feel nourished. I started seeing a therapist to dissect a lot of my complicated feelings about childhood. I listened to all the podcasts. I read all the self-help books. I journaled. I meditated. I went on a yoga retreat. I did all the things that I needed to do to make myself whole again. I was starting to rebuild my life. And instead of focusing on achievement and comparison and competition, I started focusing on gratitude and connection and laughter, which all led me to joy. I want to share my story with other women because I want them to know that you can come from humble beginnings and become whatever it is that you dream of. And I find most of the time when I talk to women, it's the lack of confidence. It's not lack of competence. And so my goal is to teach women how to communicate effectively, how to advocate for themselves, and how to show up authentically so that they can then serve others.
Tiffany's presentation was very inspirational and very impactful and motivates me to take action in different areas. It has enlightened me to different areas that I can be better in and how the words we speak are so powerful that we need to be speaking positive as much as possible.
Really, it was believe in yourself just 51%. That is the message to me. If you believe you're in yourself 51%, then just go. You don't have to be at 100%. You don't have to be perfect. Start before you're ready. Go out there and be true to your brand because that's what people are going to embrace in your authenticity. Tiffany herself is an inspiration.
I think I'm a very dynamic speaker. I'm not boring. We are not going to do death by PowerPoint. No, sir. I love to tell stories because I think that allows me to connect with my audience, but also I want them to have an actionable takeaway. I try to translate the stories and lessons that I've learned in my life to help the audience, whether they're in real estate, finance, law, medicine. All of my lessons, I think, are widely applicable because they're life lessons.